Lesson number 1. Why Wall Street's occult ritual works so well. Before I describe this monetary occult ritual in detail, I want to first break down how this ritual could have so much power over you in the first place. The first thing you should know is that in any war, whether it's military or economical, the best strategy is to subdue your enemy without engaging them directly. Therefore, Wall Street's power is derived from hitting you indirectly by enveloping you in what I call the Wall Street Matrix. In my book, Pimping Wall Street, The Player's Guide to Trading the Markets, I define the Wall Street Matrix as a construct made up of an array of various ideas and influences that, when accepted, creates a false sense of reality. In this reality, one is led to believe that one is taking the appropriate course of actions necessary to achieve successful financial and investment outcomes. That while suspended in this mental frame, one inadvertently becomes a source of energy that fuels the construct. So here are 4 power plays this occult ritual uses in the creation of this mental financial structure to keep you in a perpetual state of financial bondage. Number 1. Overwhelming stimulation. One way the powers of Wall Street affect you is by bombarding you with distraction and confusion over money. You are hit from many angles to keep you in a constant state of agitation and fear. Then, when you make financial decisions based on that fear and agitation, Wall Street engineers an outcome to profit from those decisions. However, at your expense. We'll discuss this later in detail. Number 2. Externalization. Another power play Wall Street uses on you is to convince you to worship the creation rather than the creator. In other words, the Wall Street Matrix has you fixated on looking at the physical dimension of money, such as how to make it, how to spend it, how to save it, invest it, and even how to give it away. But the biblical occult teaching of Ephesians 6 and 12 states clearly in part that we wrestle not with flesh and blood, meaning the outside aspect of currency, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, or those who use currency to manipulate the masses. Number 3. Concealment through symbols. While the second power play is used to get you to look at that which is actually the least important, those who created the Wall Street money game infused symbols within it in order to hide its operating system. The effect of using symbols influences consciousness, invokes emotion, and aligns thoughts according to its meaning, either manipulate you or initiating you into higher states of awareness. In this case, Wall Street uses talisman magic to invoke a particular belief in order to keep their money game going. This is why those who try to play Wall Street's money game using logic only suffer, because they are completely unaware that they are being influenced at a subconscious level. Ultimately, the currency in your hand becomes a magical charm to be used against you, keeping you constantly off balance where one's finances never reach a state of perfection. Although these hidden symbols are designed to influence you, I will decode them for you so that you can learn how to make this occult ritual work for you. Number 4. Exploitation of human nature. Another major power play of this occult ritual is to exploit the distortion of good versus evil. Throughout our life, we have all been conditioned by by society to be good with money, such as to provide for family, save for retirement, give to charity, and to work hard for money. On the surface, there's nothing wrong with being good. The problem is that the principles of being good versus being evil is in reality opposites of each other on the same coin, thus being intricately related. So, as you strive to be the bestest and goodest person you can be by leaning heavily towards being good, you are in effect suppressing evil as though submerging a beach ball underwater. Ultimately, as your nature seeks rebalance, whether naturally or by artificial financial engineering, that evil must resurface with a little extra kick. And that force, which is moving away from you, in turn feeds those who stand to gain the most from it. Let's take a look at the next lesson to see how these power plays are put in motion to affect you financially.